Hey, it's Meredith here, and in this video, I want to talk about motivation for creating videos, and maybe perhaps how to create videos when you don't feel motivated. A couple of weeks ago, three or 4 weeks ago now, I published a video on my channel that was removed by YouTube. They removed it. If you're on my email list, you know why. If you're in Thriving Creator Society, you know why. It's not a big deal at all. And it doesn't even matter the reason why it was removed. What matters is that I realized in that moment that I got the notification from YouTube that I really was putting a lot of pressure on myself to keep to a publishing schedule. I was trying to publish 2 videos a week. I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty much almost I have in the past always been basically behind in creating videos, except for the few times that I have prioritized the planning, recording, editing, and publishing of the videos, like in batching them. And I don't know if it's because I'm trained, trained, and it's ingrained that work is supposed to be hard and not fun, and creating videos is actually a lot of fun. And so therefore, I for some reason prioritize the hard stuff in my business to do first, which doesn't make sense. In a content creation business, the content is the product. I mean, there are other products, but the content is the product. And so when I don't when I don't prioritize making it, I get behind. And a couple of weeks ago, I was behind, and in my haste to get a video up and ready to go, I overlooked one factor that I think if I had slowed down, I would have thought about it more and done things a little bit differently that would have not resulted in the video being removed. And so I decided, let's just take a little break. Let's take a little step back. Let's get caught up on other stuff going on in the business so that we can get ahead, because golly, does it feel good to be ahead on YouTube videos. Last fall, I took a week and I planned, recorded, edited, and published 6 videos. I didn't publish 6 videos in a week, but I did all the other stuff in a week, and I had them scheduled to go out. It feels so amazing to have videos scheduled to go out. It feels amazing to wake up one day and be like, oh yeah, I published a video this morning, and you didn't even think about it because it was scheduled to go out. And that amazing feeling hasn't happened very often in my 8-9 years of doing YouTube. So I decided to take a little break in February to get caught up on things. And in that time, I've had a lot of conversations with clients and students, Thriving Creator Society members, people who have emailed me, mentioning that one of their biggest struggles is finding motivation to publish videos, or how to make videos when they don't feel motivated, or just a general, I don't really feel motivated to create videos. What should I do? Kind of a question. And I thought that was kind of interesting because I started to kind of analyze what makes me motivated to create videos, what makes me demotivated to create videos. And so I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it in this video, which is going to be a little bit different than a normal video for me. Maybe you've already noticed, but I'm going to try to record a video that gets published and does not actually get edited. We'll see what happens because I'm drinking Diet Coke. So I may burp, and I will edit that out for sure, 100%. So now every time you see a cut, you're going to assume that I burped. I think there is an inherent, built-in dopamine hit with YouTube, and I'm not a brain chemist, so I'm just assuming that dopamine is the right word. But I think there is a hit that you get when you publish a video. It feels really good to create the thing and publish it and know that it's out. It's almost painful. Like, as good as it feels to schedule a video and know this is going to go out in the future and I'm going to forget about it between now and then, it's almost painful to have to schedule a video and know that, oh, I have to wait for this to go public. I want to publish it now because I want that dopamine hit right now. And so in my little break of not making videos, I haven't had that dopamine hit. And so the question of motivation keeps kind of like reoccurring in my brain, as well as people asking me, emailing me, and bringing it up in our Thriving Creators meetups, because I think there's that dopamine hit of uploading the video, publishing it, and knowing that it's out there. And then what other like brain chemical rewards do we get from creating content? Is it just publishing a brand new video that feels good? Or is there other stuff to creating content that feels good that we can tap into to motivate ourselves to keep creating content? And I believe that the answer to this is yes for me. And I'll tell you why. Because in the time that I haven't been creating, I have been getting, I've been getting comments on older videos. So normally I have like a large chunk of videos that show up, they show up as search results. They get views way after, there's videos from like 2020, 2021 that still get views. They still bring in new, not just viewers, but subscribers. And so I'll get comments on those videos. And then when you publish new videos, you get comments on those videos too. Usually, usually there's at least a handful of people that tend to comment on my videos when I publish them. Thank you if that's you, because everyone loves that dopamine hit, right? So when you don't have the comments and the engagement on a new video, and all you have are the comments that you're getting on older content, what I notice for me that is motivating for me, because it's a dopamine hit for me, is when I get comments that are like, thank you so much for this video. I learned something from this video. I have one iMovie video that always cracks me up, and I might have even shut the comments off because I got so sick of this, but I would get a comment that's like, this is the worst iMovie tutorial on the entire internet. You suck. And the next comment on the same exact video would be, I've watched every iMovie tutorial on the internet, and this is the best one there is. Was like literally every single day for like 2 or 3 years. And I think I did shut the comments off because I don't recall getting any more on that particular video. But anyway, it feels really good when somebody tells you that something you created months, years ago even, that they're just now finding it. They're finding it when they need it. And they're taking the time to tell you, not just like, this is a great video or anything like that. It's not like a compliment. It's like gratitude. Thank you for creating this. Thank you for helping me figure this out. I finally found something that explained whatever it happens to be, like whatever the topic of the video is. And that has been hugely motivating for me to think like, oh, I really should get back to creating videos. I must be good at this. Like I must be doing something good if I'm getting comments on these older videos. And those types of comments come in between comments on new videos. And so I almost want to say they're not quite as impactful, but having the break of not having engagement on new videos has made me see them more and appreciate them more. And that has been motivating for me. And so if you're struggling with motivation to create videos, I think don't just take like, oh, Meredith said that I should be motivated when people are grateful for my content. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that motivates me, but what exactly is it aside from the dopamine hit of publishing the video and getting those initial comments and interactions? Where else on YouTube as a creator are you getting your dopamine from? Like, just ask yourself that question, because I think when you find what really lights you up in the world of your content creation, you will find what does motivate you, and you can, I guess, sort of try to focus on the things that do motivate you when you know what they are. And if you don't know what they are, then you can't exactly focus on those things. And it's kind of like, no wonder you're not motivated to create videos, right? I also do think that motivation breeds motivation. Inspiration breeds inspiration, right? Action breeds action. If you're looking at, I don't really feel motivated to create videos or whatever, just ask yourself, what do you feel motivated to do? Is there any part of content creation that you feel motivated? I know a lot of times, a lot of times, I may feel motivated to create videos, but I don't necessarily feel motivated to do my hair, do my makeup, and sit here and press record. And so I will work on thumbnails, work on like planning what videos I'm going to create, work on editing, because that helps to kind of keep the ball moving forward, and it helps to stay motivated. Once I get a video recorded, I feel very motivated to get it edited because I want to get it out there, because I want to get the dopamine hit. So sometimes just creating the thumbnail or just working on the outline for a video often makes me go, you know what, I think I'll just go do my hair and my makeup and get this video recorded. So I do think action breeds action in that way. But one thing that I noticed for me, one thing that actually got me in the mood to record videos this week is I watched, and this can be a very slippery slope. But I was watching, I don't watch YouTube all the time, but every once in a while I'm like, what's going on in the world? Let me go see what's happening. And I came across a video from Tom Buck, who did a video on his update on the Elgato prompter. So watching the video, and I'll explain why this is a double-edged sword and a slippery slope in a minute, but watching his video, I was like, oh, let's see, because I had this topic on my list of topics to create an update now that I've used the prompter for a while. I created another video with like more teleprompter tips, but I wanted to make something specific to the Elgato prompter. And so I had some thoughts in my Notion over here. And so initially I saw that Tom did an update and I was like, ugh, I was going to do that. And then so I watched the video, and there were some things that he mentioned that I had on my list of things that I wanted to mention. Let me reword that. There were things that he did not mention that I had on my list of things that I wanted to mention. So I'm watching his video and he would say something about it and I'd be like, yeah, but this, yeah, but that. And I would find myself wanting to add my 2 cents. You do that when you watch videos, right? Like you're like, we're not really having conversation, but if we were, I would say, yeah, but what about this? What about that? And I found myself doing that watching this video, and I instantly felt motivation to record something because I felt like I have something to add to this conversation. I need to create a video about this immediately. because I felt like I had something to add, something to say about the topic. And so I found that to be very, very motivating. And the reason why it can be a slippery slope is because I could have looked at Tom's video and said, oh, I was going to do a video on that topic, but he already did. And so now I guess I won't, because I don't want it to look like I'm copying somebody. I could have let it demotivate me. Instead, I let it inspire me. And so I just want to say there definitely are times where I may look at what content like somebody else or other people have created, and I feel like I got to cross that video off my list because they already covered it. And or even like, what is the opposite of a dopamine hit? Even, sometimes I'll come across somebody that has a great video topic and it's a great idea, and I'm like, dang it, I wish I thought of that. Now I can't do it because I don't want to copy that person. But really, if we're being honest, it really is not so much I don't want to copy them, it's I don't want people to think I'm copying them. Because I don't I like to draw inspiration from people and add my 2 cents to a conversation. So anyway, let's get off that little tangent. Be careful about watching other people's videos, looking for inspiration and motivation. If you know that you're the type of person who, or if you know that there are certain other creators that if you watch their channels, you will feel demotivated or feel like bitterness, or even like, oh, well, now I have to create a video out of spite or something because of something you saw. I guess my point is other people's content can be inspirational and motivational if you allow it to be, and just be careful about letting it be demotivational and making you feel bad about like, I haven't published a video in a month, I suck. So anyway, those are my thoughts on motivation. If you're struggling with it, number one, it's so freaking normal. It is so normal. This whole world of creating content, whether it's like your side hustle or your full-time job, or you want it to be a full-time thing, it's not normal. It's not a normal, like in a normal job, you go to work, someone else has some expectations, you do your job and you leave. And when you're a content creator, you are your own accountability and you set your own expectations for yourself. And if it's anything like me, sometimes there's like pressure I put on myself in certain areas, and then other areas where I have zero accountability at all. And neither of those things are good for me. But it's not like a regular job. And so the feeling of running out of steam or feeling burnt out or not feeling motivated or inspired, I think is like a normal roadblock to run into. So if this was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of a unedited talking head tangent style video. I almost want to say like, but don't tell me if you hate it. I don't know. I'm going to sign off, and thanks for watching.